Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the left side. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. On the run, it's Boley. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll give it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Boley. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the back.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On first and 10, looking to throw. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. We are deadlocked in the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Memphis. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. This offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. With sure hands, it's Boley. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Northwestern. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bickley. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Foley. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down completion to the left. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. As the first down is still going. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Boley. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. Pick 6 could be a game changer. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season to be able to come.
And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bickley. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powering through. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Worked by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Makes the grab. It's Boley. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Memphis, to put them on top now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? he really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Motion now from the tight end. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And that's good for a first down near the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He lets it rip. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down right at the 20. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
punt team ready to boot it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Second down, looking to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
First down for the offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets made on the out route. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Bickley. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Boley. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback keeps the football. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes, and he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Pass not complete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Good enough for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
down.